Hey.
No, did you knock something over there?
I sure did. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Sounds like a can fell over or something.
Yeah, it is. My energy drink can fell over.
Oh, man. You're over there drinking energy drinks. I'm over here drinking melatonin tea.
But in my defense, I've been working since, I don't know, 7 this morning.
Damn. Well, this is going to be an easy show.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good times. Our Halloween celebration, but I would be remiss not to mention a very special holiday today.
Not Halloween.
It is. No, well, yeah, it's Halloween Eve, actually. Yeah. It is. I know a lot of people celebrate this, and we want to be inclusive here in the Freakin Awesome Paranormal show. So we are celebrating Plush Animal Lovers Day.
So stuffed animals.
Plush animals, yes. Now, I don't know what kind of loving they're talking about, if they really love their plush animals or what. But if you have a plush animal, not even stuffed, plush, whatever that means, plush animal, and you love it, today is your day. Give it a hug. whatever you do behind closed doors with your plush animal. We don't judge here on the Freakin Awesome Paranormal show.
Nope. Show them the love. Whatever that means to you.
Yes. Whatever it means to you. Whatever love means to you. Love is love, as they say. So I'm no judgment here on the Freakin Awesome Paranormal show. Oh boy. Guys,
like
we had
maybe laws in some states against that.
Hey, as long as they don't know about it.
Correct.
Just keep it to yourself.
If you love your plush animal, you love your plush animal.
Yeah, if you love it, love is love.
Love is love.
Love is love. So we had a fun weekend. Fun Saturday.
Yeah, we did.
Went out to Fleetwood Paracon. That was so much fun. Being able to go out there and seeing everyone. It's been a while since I've been to a Paracon. I was excited to be a part of it. How'd you enjoy yourself?
I loved it. I thought it was fun. It was fun to get to talk to some people. It was fun to actually just talk to like Denny and Donnie. We've been, corresponding over messages for like 6-7 months. So it was good to actually meet them in person and be able to talk to them. That location is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous.
It really is. And it's really cool how they are raising money to rebuild it. It is a really nice location. And they had some great speakers there. I got to see Tyler Darnell, a haunted photographer.
Yeah, the haunted photographer killed it.
We got to make.
I don't say that because I'm biased. Like, he really did a good job.
He did. It helps when you know what you're talking about.
Yep, and you're passionate about what you're talking about. You really enjoy it.
Yeah, that was our problem when we were discussing what we're going to talk about. Like, I don't even know I don't know enough about any subject for me to give a speech.
Right.
And it's hard to split up. It's hard to split up a speech between 3 people.
Yeah.
So we decided to just interview someone, kind of like they do at a Comic-Con, where they have the panels.
Yeah.
And they have an interview. It's kind of like what we did. I think if we do more, when we are going to do more Paracons, I think that's what we should try to do.
Well, and I think it was good because it gave people an opportunity to understand. Get to meet Donnie, get to understand, learn where Spirit Guides Paranormal came from, but also learn some stuff about the location, his thoughts about the paranormal, and how to rent the location if you want to do an investigation to get more people in there, more money, so they can, do the things they want to do to renovate it.
Yeah, and it's really not that expensive. What, $40 for 4 hours or something like that?
Yeah, it's $40 a person for 4 hours, so it's a pretty good deal.
Pretty decent. But
it wasn't horrible.
Do what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said it was a little trek out there, but it wasn't horrible.
No, it was a perfect day to go on a trip like that.
Yeah.
Because the weather and the leaves were absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, it is a bit of a trek, but I took the back roads.
Me too.
All the way. Just avoid 95 at all costs.
Yep.
And I am good to go. And I didn't realize the graffiti house is like literally right next door. I mean, it's like throw a rock, you can hit it. So if you wanted to, maybe you can rent a graffiti house for a night and just kind of scoot over to the Fleetwood Church for 4 hours.
For a couple hours and then go over there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you planned it correctly, you could do that. And then after that, we finally got you to Belle Grove Plantation.
I tell you what, I really enjoyed going out there to Belle Grove. It was a little chilly, but I did enjoy it because of Halloween. I love it.
Yeah.
I like it nice and cool out there. They had a great setup. A lot of cool vendors out there. There was a little miniature horse close to where we were sitting. It was great to see all my friends at Fredericksburg FPRI out there hanging out, and John Sullivan showed me the caretaker's house, and it was really, really cool to get out there. I'm looking forward to coming back and investigating with you guys for sure.
And I love the way they had it set up for Halloween, where they decorated the mansion and everything. And I think you finally got to see just how majestic that place is.
It really is.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't do.
I love it so much. It's so beautiful out there.
It is awesome. One thing I didn't do that I wanted to, thought about doing, is going around back to check out the river.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's got to talking. By the time I got there, it's kind of late, so the sun was going down anyways.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't in the cards. But it just gives me another reason to come back.
Right.
To check out
and
the river.
The funny thing is technically that's the front of the house that faces the river.
Yeah, waterfront. Yeah.
Yep.
We're hanging out in the backyard all night.
Yeah, we were in the backyard all night, which appears to be the front yard. Teresa, it's Belle Grove Plantation in Port Conway, Virginia.
Belle Grove Plantation. I tell you what, I am glad I did not stay to go into the middle. I was so tired. And I stopped at Horns.
Yeah.
To get coffee. There was no coffee at Horns. I was like, shit.
Was the restaurant not open?
I mean, I don't want to wait for the restaurant. I wanted to get a coffee and just go.
You could have just gone up to the thing. They'd have got you coffee.
Oh, I don't know that. I went to the coffee pot area. There's no coffee in the pot. What's up, John? Thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend and showing me the caretaker's house. It was freaking awesome. Looking forward to coming back out there. So anyways, I stopped at, I would have been dead if I stopped at the
and of course, actually, I'm glad I didn't go because they had a really good night out there, which means Rhonda would have said, I'm leaving at 11, and Rhonda would have left at 2 or 3 in the morning with John and Tyler. And then I'd have been a mess the next day.
Exactly what she said was going to happen.
Yep.
So I stopped at this other gas station way down the road, and I get a hot chocolate. I'm like, all right, hot chocolate, not coffee, so I won't be up all night. For some reason, where the lip is, a little hole is, drink coffee, it's split. So every time I drink, it goes down my face. So
you had an incident with spilling drinks earlier that day as well.
Good. No, I get to Hanover, right? I'm going on 301. I just decide just go through red light. I'm not even paying attention. I just go. And I was stopped, and then I went. I think I saw a turn lane go, and I was so tired. I thought it was me to go to. I look back. I'm like, oh shit! I just went to red. As I'm going through the red light, I'm like, I can't stop now. I'm like, hope there's no cops behind me. So yeah, I am definitely glad I did. I would probably have pulled over and stepped on the side of the road if I had gone to the middle bucket or stepped in the middle bucket or in the parking lot or something. Anywho, that was my adventure.
Yeah,
I guess you got a home
weekend.
No problems.
I mean, no, but I tell you what, I wasn't home long before I crashed out hard.
Yeah, it wasn't even that late when I got home. It was like 9.
Yeah, I probably stayed up till about 10:30 or 11, and I was out. But it would have been me staying until 11, 12, 1, and then that hour drive home would have killed me. And I would have been. And plus, when we investigate, I get why John Sullivan can stay up all night, because once stuff starts happening and my adrenaline gets going, I'm not tired. And then even once I get home, I'm still replaying everything that happened in my head.
It was to the point where I didn't want anything to happen if I'd gone. If I had gone, I would have been like, okay, hopefully nothing happens, so I'll be able to leave early and not feel bad.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case there that night at all.
We left around 1 a.m. Oh,
yep. Dang. Well, I'd have been home at 2 and then still not able to sleep because I've been thinking about all the cool things that happened.
Well, I'm gonna have to come back when I'm more well rested.
Well,
I think we know what time it is.
Gladly have you back.
I appreciate that. I think we know what time it is. I think it's time for the cards.
Oh, the funny thing, that's why I knocked that drink over, because I got on here and we're getting ready to go live. And I was like, I don't even know where my cards are, because I worked till 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I found a deck. So
okay.
we're going to go with the funny cards for tonight. The funny cards. We're going to pull 2. All right, Ryan, give me a color: pink, orange, blue, or purple.
Pink, of course.
Pink. All right, pull a pink. And now somebody in the chat, whoever does it first, give me pink, purple, orange, or blue.
All right, chat. It's up to you.
What's that?
Let's see how this week goes. It's all on you.
Orange
Hill City.
Okay. All right.
Orange for Halloween. Good choice. Good choice.
All right. So, Ryan, you got drop the effing ego. Vulnerability is hot as F.
Hot. Okay. All right.
And Hill City got laugh. Whether F is your sense of humor.
Yeah,
we're getting ready to see where their sense of humor is right now.
I always say about Hill City Paranormal, they're always too serious about stuff.
They are just like, man, you can't even make them crack a smile.
I know. Just calm down, guys. It's okay.
It'll be all right. Laugh a little.
Yeah, just take
not a problem with them at all.
No, exactly. Shonda said blue. Plush lover day. Yes, I need a t-shirt for that. I am a plush lover.
Well, animal plush lover. That should be a bumper sticker. Maybe not a bumper sticker. I don't know that you want to. I don't know. I
mean, some people are proud.
Laws are. As Michael Brooks said, depends on what your laws are in your state about plush animals.
I mean, what would you have to do to make a law about loving a stuffed animal?
There's some weird laws on the books, right? That still exist today.
Yeah, but it's
some
imagine
going
to the clerk's office. You know what? I'm gonna write a law.
I wanted to go up before everybody.
Yes, you need to. Yeah, you can't love a stuffed animal. You can't love a stuffed animal. That'll be an interesting conversation. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna get serious here. I found a word. That is so dirty that we need to put the kids to bed. Just put them away. They don't need to hear this because I don't want repeating it and probably get expelled from school. And probably have a criminal record from that. Then they'll blame us.
Somebody will write a law about it.
Yes, and their kids end up messing with stuffed animals or something just because they heard this word. I don't want that on me. I don't know about you, Rhonda, but I don't want that on me.
Not on my conscience. Not today.
No. My conscience is clear. We told him to go to bed.
You told him?
We gave him the opportunity. All right, the word I am going to tell you. I'm sorry if this hurts your ears or whatever. The word I'm going to give you, the old-fashioned curse word I'm going to give you, snails. I know. I should probably.
Snails.
Snails. Snails is an old-fashioned curse word. I'm sorry.
Snails is an old-fashioned. Hold on, I'm thinking.
Snails.
Let's get Hill City on here and see if let's get their opinion on what snails.
That's good. Yeah. Do you think they still want to come on after that? I mean, I'll add them on, but hopefully they'll still want to talk to us after that terrible word.
I mean, I know that makes me just think.
Hey guys. Oh my gosh. We got a celebrity on with us.
Yes. I earlier today I was fishing, and I hooked onto something, and I was just reeling and reeling. It took me about 2 hours, and this came out.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah. Something about he was drowning.
you were at a crystal lake at the time when you were yeah.
I made it back for the show just in time.
Mm.
You know,
I mean, that's a good catch.
yeah.
That's a trophy catch right there.
I figured we were too serious.
Yeah, you really are.
We don't ever laugh.
Yeah.
He
up a
breaks.
little bit, guys.
I was saying he dances and everything.
Yeah. He's been putting on a show. I decided to keep him because I just, he's been making me laugh since I picked him up.
I mean, he's been in the water. How does he smell? Does he smell okay? You got to put some
no,
perfume on him or
the
something?
bench is a little bit weird. I've got some candles going in here, some incense, and there's a crazy old woman that's banging on my door looking for her son or something.
Oh man.
Weird. I don't know. We just leaving her out there. She kind of looks like
people come out on Halloween, so
she looks like the nun.
Yeah. But hey, I want to add to your day. Not only is it Plushie Lovers Day, okay? It's also National Cat Day.
Hey.
And National Oatmeal Day.
Oatmeal Day.
I mean, you could play with your cat, play with your.
You could hold your plushie, play with your cat while eating oatmeal on Bob Ross's birthday.
They take playing with your cat, holding a stuffy, eating oatmeal. Sounds like a really weird OnlyFans to me.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Like that seems.
Yeah. You guys can subscribe. This is HCP OnlyFans. We eat oatmeal with our toes.
While wearing a Jason mask.
Yeah, while wearing a Jason mask. Oh Jesus.
Oh my! Now he's a swamp creature.
He's got the water. He got the prune face for being in the water for too long.
It's a face only a mother can love, y'all.
The one who's outside banging on your door right now.
Yeah. But seriously, it's Bob Ross's birthday.
Is it?
That's cool.
Yeah, it really is. I loved Bob Ross growing up.
Yeah, me too.
I love the happy trees.
He took all his troubles and painted them into little fucking birds.
Yeah, happy clouds.
Yeah, happy clouds. Little happy clouds. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Y'all said that we needed to.
Jason's black.
It was you. What?
Yeah. Mama was dipping in the chocolate.
Jason's black.
Y'all didn't know it. This Voorhees had some chocolate. I'm Jason
Jr.
We had no idea. Years of watching these movies, mask never came off. It has come off.
That's true.
It's off. Mask off.
Oh my God.
Oh man, guys. Welcome Hill City Paranormal to the program. Welcome. I'm glad you guys still want to come on after me saying that terrible word. I'm really sorry you had to hear that.
What do y'all think snails means?
I don't know. I was very offended by it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Highly offended.
I've put a bad review on Google for the Freakin Awesome.
Our Yelp review.
Yeah. Call me a snail, man.
Are y'all going to the clerk's office and filing for a law?
Snails. Snails is a shortening of by God's nails. This kind of shortening also gave us zounds, gadzooks, struth.
Dude, seriously, you're losing our audience left and right here with all these terrible words. Gadzooks.
Gadzooks.
I'm gonna use this word.
Gadzooks and struth.
Struth. Where are these words coming from?
I don't know.
Like, if I hear people use these words, we're gonna hear it in the spirit box. Watch.
Be safe, be safe, Teresa.
Thanks for joining, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
I look up random curse words that need to be brought back. So, like, here's Scobberlatcher, one who never works hard.
Oh, I know a lot of those.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Scobberlatcher sometimes.
I'm one.
Rantalian, a really specific Victorian word meaning one whose scrotum is longer than his penis.
Oh God, he's got elephantitis.
No. What is this word again? 'Cause I'm gonna use it.
Rantalian, a weirdly specific Victorian word meaning one whose scrotum is longer than his penis.
Rantalian.
Oh man, I can't wait to use this word.
Now,
This will
okay.
be my status on Facebook.
So
You Rantalian.
feel like I'm in a spelling bee right now. Can you use this in a sentence?
Bob called his friend Caesar a Rantalian. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. Like, how would you even know if the scrotum is longer unless you've like looked at it? I guess. But
when Caesar's loincloth was removed, they noticed he was a Rantalian.
There you go. Yes.
The loincloth.
The loincloth.
When Chad bent over in his hospital gown, they realized he was suffering from Rantalian.
Rantalianism.
Rantalianism.
It's a whole new condition.
I know when you, Sean and Courtney are alone sometimes, you want to engage in a little Gamanucci.
Oh,
this sounds very sensual.
I like this word.
I feel like we could share a glass of wine while engaging in Gamanucci.
I just got hot and bothered right here. This word.
You will, because it's a Victorian word for oral sex.
Oh. Drink wine while having a Gamanucci.
I was about to say, she's a pro. She can do that.
What is
it? Sounds so fancy, doesn't it? Like it's an Italian word or some shit.
What is it? A Gamanucci?
Gamanucci.
Gamanucci. Gamanucci.
I want some of that. Give me some of that Gamanucci. I'm putting this in a rap song.
Oh my God,
I want you so bad.
This is gonna be a new rap song. I'm my genre. This is gonna be a new rap song.
They didn't make it a country song. It'd be even better.
That Gamanucci.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I like my rendition though, a Gambucci. I gotta figure out what a Gambucci.
That's the other type of
Hey Lois. Hey Shonda.
Hey
Tina.
Lois and Shonda. I met Lois the other day.
Lois
I saw Shonda the other day.
CJ fan.
You guys might want to cover your ears. This is a definitely an X-rated show tonight.
We didn't start it this time.
Gamanucci's and Rantalians.
And we're talking about
the Gamanucci. I can get down with that.
She gave up the Gamanucci due to the Rantalianism.
After the loincloth fell off.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to throw in that loincloth, that's for sure.
Damn loincloth.
After she noticed he was not a Rantalian, she was amazed at what she saw when the loincloth came off and engaged in the act of Gamanucci. Oh man, I can do this all day.
Gambucci. Yes, Lois. I do have my hands full with Sean.
I got in a lot of trouble in school. A lot of trouble. College was worse.
Speaking of school, I think at some point in elementary school, we all brought an inappropriate item to school and got in trouble for it.
I did, but I don't think I'm allowed to say what it was.
No, we're not going to say it. I'm just saying, just keep that thought in your head. At some point, we brought an inappropriate item to school.
I brought lots of inappropriate items to school.
I wore an inappropriate shirt to school a couple of times, but
I think we've all done that.
Were you in the Big Johnson area?
I was going to ask, was it a Big Johnson shirt?
No, it was actually it wasn't even that inappropriate. It was like I think it might have been an Absolute shirt.
Oh yeah.
Or I think it was maybe a Gosling's Black Rum. I had to like turn it inside out because apparently I thought if I wear a black rum shirt to school, it's going to make people want to drink. Hey, this guy's wearing a rum shirt. I want to have a drink of rum right now. Because apparently that's the kind of power I have over people.
Well, that's what I got in trouble for bringing was my mom had an empty alcohol bottle and I couldn't find like anything to put any water in. So I brought it and pretended like I was drunk all day. But it was just water. But I would walk around stumbling around like you see on TV. Like
I'm not going to
I can see why
say what I'm wrong. I don't want to
get lockers and stuff.
Show off the air.
I'm going to look up to see if there's an ancient word for what you brought.
Okay, yeah, look up an ancient word for what I brought.
Victorian word.
Is there one?
Hey, Joanne.
Hold on. Oh God, what is a thingamabob?
Yep, that's what I brought.
Okay.
If y'all really want to hear the story, I'll tell
Or a
you.
thingamajig.
Thingamajig. I call things a thingamajig all the time.
Yeah, I knew it was a dirty word.
Thingamajig or a
It's a
thingamabob.
dirty word.
So,
I mean, not like snails or anything. That's just,
so I
that's,
found a thingamabob somewhere, and I brought it to school and at football practice. I proceeded to chase people around, slapping them with it.
was like a dildo or
It
something.
kind of resembled like
What'd you say, Ryan?
Was it a dildo or something?
Yes.
Yes.
I found one and I brought it to school, and at football practice, I was running around chasing people, smacking them with it. True story.
Lord have mercy.
You want to play with my thingamajig?
That's right.
I was terrible back in the day. I was horrible.
I mean, I think anybody who found that, it being your age at the time, would have been doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, for sure. I
I mean,
mean,
I'm sure.
I'm an adult and I feel like
If I found one now, I'd still do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Pow!
On investigation, kapow.
Yes. Oh man, it would be a good trigger object. Maybe at the cast.
Yes.
Girl.
you were investigating a brothel, maybe.
Exactly. Some of them things look real.
Yeah, bring it to the cabin.
I'm gonna leave it there too.
We're gonna get the one with suction cups and just
Get on the wall.
get on
You're
the wall.
sticking on the wall.
The next group that comes to investigate, what the hell were they doing in here?
You must put up CCTV to ensure that this is not used recreationally.
If you see that thing start flopping around on CCTV, you know you got something.
By itself. Yeah, exactly. That's a great trigger object right there. We're doing it for scientific purposes only, guys. We're
That's
professionals here.
Oh man,
Oh my God.
we are terrible. We're terrible people. Y'all sure y'all want to continue this show?
Terrible people.
I mean, this is pretty much, what we talk about all the time here.
It's
You just
true.
kind of,
Dildos and large scrotums?
I mean,
Hey.
we get bored
Everywhere,
sometimes.
Travis.
We talk about whatever.
Hey,
We're
I
good.
mean, I'll follow y'all's lead.
I have to be appropriate 8 hours a day at work. I feel like I can be inappropriate for an hour with the freaking awesome paranormal.
This
I
is
agree.
this is a Halloween show. We're having a good time.
Well, I mean, that would be like
About having
Halloween.
people
If
dildos.
somebody was chasing you around with a dildo.
I'll draw a puncture on it.
Did y'all
Yeah.
ever play video games? Ryan, did you ever play GTA
Oh.
when it first came out?
Well, GTA?
Yeah.
No.
Do you remember how? Okay, so
It wasn't GTA. It was another
Well,
a zombie game.
no, it was GTA. There was a cheat code that you can put in to where you can have dildos and run around and slap people in the game. And I was in like middle school, and I used to get in so much trouble, like so much trouble. Yes,
My first
Larry,
word
we
was
talk
scrotum.
about scrotums here.
Larry, I'm not sure what's happening. These people are crazy, man. I
These people.
don't know what's going
I
on.
mean,
here.
these people.
Yeah, what do you mean? I take offense to that.
Oh, I'm the only black guy here right now.
Hey, you signed up for this.
This time, I'm outgunned. I'm always outgunned everywhere I go.
You're up.
Imagine me at a Civil War reenactment.
You know, speaking of weird words, they used to call them tallywhackers back in the day. That's what a wiener was called.
But,
That's what I kind of remember.
A tallywhacker.
the smacker, the
No, not the smacker.
Hey, now that you said that, it's forever what I'm going to call it.
The smacker.
When I go to the doctor,
there's this tallywhackers. You like and they kind of smack each other. Like it was like I don't know.
No, a
Like a game?
tallywhacker. That's what my grandma used to call a wiener.
Oh, but there's a game called Tallywhackers too. I think.
Oh my God. Yeah, tallywhacker. My brother used to, I had a younger brother and he used to run, he loved being naked when he was a baby. And my grandma gets so damn mad. Go get some clothes on. Nobody wants to see your tallywhacker. Larry, yes, Larry,
I don't know what's wrong with
you've missed our OnlyFans. We're going to create an OnlyFans where we sit around with plush stuffed animals, eat oatmeal, and pet our
There's
cat.
our cat.
with the Jason mask on.
with the Jason mask on.
Like, I don't know what's going on here, man.
And Sean
very
gonna
niche-
come in the room with
niche dance group.
what did you call it?
With a tallywhacker?
With
Or the cracker?
whacker.
Smack each other with dildos while we're sitting.
I don't know what's going on, Larry.
Smack the oatmeal.
They're being very inappropriate right now.
Larry, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on here.
I feel like I could potentially quit my job if I create this site. I have faith.
Somebody would love it. Or
I'm
somebody
trying to
would
tell
love
you.
it.
Hey,
Fetishes, man. They're out there.
I don't know.
It is, yeah.
They're
Very
out there.
select group of people who want to see
Yeah,
that.
hey, there may be like an oatmeal
You'd be
fetish.
surprised. I did see a Halloween costume though that was a inflatable.
Penis.
Yeah,
But I think it might have been used because
the package was open.
the package was open and it was actually handwritten inflatable penis with a Sharpie. So that made it a little bit weird to me.
He wants to use penis.
You know, I don't know. This was Spirit Halloween here in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Used penis.
Use penis. It should be used penis. That's a costume.
That's what they should have put on there.
See? Penis said that's what they called them back then. Tallywhackers.
I've never heard that. I must be.
Tallywhackers, I'm trying to tell you.
I've never heard that.
I'm looking up tallywhackers. I'm pretty sure
Look
it's
it
a
up.
game too. All right, so
A paranormal
Right, let's
Halloween.
reel this back into Halloween. We've gone off.
all right,
the
here
rails.
is here's a Halloween would you rather. Would you rather eat candy corn every day for a year or black licorice?
Candy corn.
Let me ask, is Ronnie Anderson in here? If
I have
so,
no
hands down candy corn. Absolutely.
Definitely candy corn. I
Not
can eat
black
candy
licorice.
corn anyway.
Yeah.
It hurts to say it.
See, I prefer black licorice, but if I had to do it every day, I'd go with the candy corn.
Yeah.
Candy corn, unfortunately, because I really don't
Yeah.
like candy corn.
So I have
Candy
to like candy corn or those yucky circus peanuts.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
I think
Yeah,
circus
candy
peanuts
corn.
are way worse than candy
Only
corn.
really old people eat those circus peanuts.
You know what's weird though? I think it's weird that you can find things that are like a certain flavor, like a candy or a food, but then you find a drink that's that same flavor and you can handle that. Like
Yeah.
for example, like
Oh, like sambuca
Like,
for black licorice or something.
like
that-
grape soda or grape gum.
right.
You know, something like that. Like I don't like either for the record, but like I could potentially tolerate a grape soda way more than I could say a grape candy.
gum. I love grape gum and grape soda.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I don't like grape flavored anything, but I can eat a grape.
Right.
Actual grapes
That's
are.
because it doesn't
That's how I am.
You don't taste. They don't really taste the same.
I don't like the fake anything like raspberry flavored. I don't like, but I can eat raspberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that fakeness, like the
Mhm.
strawberry flavor or watermelon flavor. It does not taste like watermelon.
No.
Watermelon flavored stuff is terrible.
But the reason I was asking is because like I can't stand black licorice, but like I could do like a Jaeger bomb.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now I don't know about doing it straight. I haven't tried that one yet.
Jaeger.
But a Jaeger bomb,
Yeah, with Red Bull.
black licorice itself.
That's
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs are nasty.
maybe because it's so quick. You drink it, it's gone.
Maybe.
Black
You know-
licorice, you gotta chew on it, and it stays in your mouth for a while.
Yeah.
What does Jägermeister stand for, Sean?
What? Do you know?
Are you about to be nasty?
No. Why do I didn't start this nasty talk tonight? Don't try that. It stands for Master Hunter.
Master Hunter?
Mhm.
Well, yeah. I believe you could become
I
a
just
master
figured
hunter.
since we're
after a
dropping
few of
little
those.
known facts.
Yeah, we're dropping knowledge here.
I wonder why though.
I've
Like,
not heard
why
that.
would an alcohol be called like a master hunter?
It's got a deer on the
That makes sense.
label, doesn't it?
But I'm trying to figure out how that correlates with like alcohol.
Because you drink a lot when you hunt.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe for when you drink a lot when you don't kill something when you're hunting.
Yeah, maybe not while you're hunting. Hopefully, because you got a gun.
I'd never drink when I hunt. I personally don't. I know people that do, but it's something about having a firearm and being drunk.
I mean, maybe not while you're hunting, but like when you go
After
on a
you're
hunt,
hunting?
and you're like in the cabin, not hunting anymore, like on a hunting trip,
We're
maybe.
talking about like a guy's trip, like a hunting
Yeah.
trip. I get it.
You're
Like
on
if you were to go a
campfire.
group of guys out to a cabin and go like elk hunting for the weekend.
Yeah, you're not out there with a gun doing a shot, you know. But you're done hunting, put the gun away, bullets are in the pouch wherever you keep them, and then you break up in a Jägermeister to keep warm by the fire. In Germany.
Pass around the jar.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good idea. Like, nothing like alcohol to warm you up.
we used to do. I used to go duck hunting, and when we were done, we'd go up to the cabin. We'd just sit around, cook hamburgers or whatever, and drink like Jack Daniels or whatever.
Nothing like Jack.
Good.
Hey, let me rope this back in. So, Rhonda, you were saying Belle Grove is $40 for 4 hours per person?
No, it's
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood
$40.
Church. No,
What is it? Fleetwood?
Fleetwood Church.
Fleetwood
That's not-
Church.
Why do I have a pen that
That's
doesn't work?
that's not bad at all.
No.
Where is this at?
It's in Culpeper.
Oh, is that the church that y'all were just at?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, that place looked very interesting.
Yeah,
It was. It was very cool.
They've got
yeah.
marked graves in the back. It's got a
You know what?
pretty
I
good
have
history
not one
to it.
solitary pen that works right now to write this down. I'm done. I'll remember it. Fleetwood Church.
Just
You like-
contact Donnie Parker from Spirit Guides Paranormal, and he's the one who's gonna open up the place for you and let him know when you want to go out there. And he said any 4 hours during the day doesn't matter, as long as he's
During
giving
the day,
him
do
a
they
heads up.
offer it at night?
Do what?
Do they offer it at night?
Yeah, and he said
Any
anytime.
4 hours you want. So if you want, 8 to midnight, you could do that. If you want 10 to 2, it's really up to you.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that 40 per person or just $40?
40 per
person.
person.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
That's $10 an hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're looking for some new places in 2025. We're definitely going to touch back on some of our old faves, but I'm looking for new places too.
What's up, Virgil Kane from Manchester, England?
Hi, Virgil.
What's up, Virgil?
Can you
Yeah.
guess what do you think is the most popular Halloween candy in Virginia?
In Virginia,
In
I'm gonna say
Virginia.
Reese's
you say?
Puffs.
candy
Reese's
corn. Oh,
No, I mean it's more close to Courtney. Hot tamales is the
Just
most
Uncle Ree.
popular.
Tamales.
Hot
That's not
tamales.
even, it's not even that doesn't even come in an assortment bag.
No, I don't even know. I don't even know
You
what.
get the little one, like the little boxes, like when you get dots, like the little dots gummies.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
dots.
I
That's
just don't
terrible.
believe that for Virginia. That's probably from 1974.
When they're eating Necco wafers and
Oh,
Mary.
Echo,
Mary
wait,
Susan
you might as
and
well take me back to Catholic school. Give me some
Chocolate
cardboard.
Molly's. Who eats that?
Virgil
Right?
just Ryan looks like Kenny Rogers.
Lady,
I can't unsee it.
I'm your knight shining
I
on.
can't see it now either.
You gotta know when to hold them.
That's
know
right.
when to fold
Know
them.
when to fold up.
Know
R.I.P. Kenny.
when to walk away. Know when to run.
I like old Kenny.
Thank you, Virgil. That was an awesome compliment.
I feel like in 2025 we need to get we need to find out what the karaoke schedule is up in the Richmond area. We need to get FPRI, we need to get Ryan, we need to get all of our Richmond crew, and we need to go up there and have a paranormal karaoke night. Just
Oh
take
my
over
God.
the whole list.
Let's
I'm
do
down.
it.
That's awesome. And I'm going to be doing Jaeger bomb.
I'm gonna be
I
drinking
didn't
my.
go sleep before I go up there and start singing.
Ryan
Ryan
is now obligated to do Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, yeah. I have to get my Kenny Rogers. Ron and I can do Islands in the Stream.
That's great.
Yes. Islands in the
Eat chicken. Hey, go live on our websites doing it.
We'll make
now
it.
you're
We'll
pushing.
make
Now you're pushing. There's going to be evidence recorded about it. I don't know about that.
Oh my God.
Rhonda, I'll be there with
Sarah along too. It'll be a good time.
paranormal karaoke.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys give us some cool Halloween memories you guys have growing up?
Oh man, we were just touching on that on our show right before here. One of my best memories was our parents didn't buy us those little buckets or pumpkins. They literally made us take the pillowcase that we've been sleeping on all week. I mean, we would come home with it flung over our shoulders like Santa Claus, you know, and like
empty it and go back out.
That's what I was just about to say. We either came with two or we would empty it into a huge pile in the floor. And we used to get so darn mad because my mom would come in and she would take out what she wanted and she would always get the good stuff. And so we would get mad, but we would go back out. If we got full, we would come in, dump it out, go back out. Man, good times. And you know, we weren't driven around in a car. We actually walked.
You earned that shit.
Yeah.
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 If it's raining or not, don't matter. You gonna go out and get candy?
We didn't care.
Well, we were talking about that on our show. Like, kids are soft today. I think you need to toughen them up. Everybody's worried about safety. I get it. I understand it. But at the same time, it's like, look at the world today and we're in, and look how soft people are, and look at, because of how soft things are, the problems that we're having. You know, just the fact that we'd come home and couldn't wait to get our costume on and just ransack the neighborhood and be out and, you know, taking risk and doing stuff. Like, that's stuff that kids are missing out on today. They have no idea what it's like to do the things that we did. And it's almost like now if you tell them, they'd be terrified.
I never went to jail for TPing or egging somebody's house. I just want to put that disclaimer out here. I know if I would do that, like, I would be on the Ring neighborhood. I would be on Facebook. Yep. It would be terrible. But we used to find the old grumpy lady.
Oh God, yeah.
The old grumpy lady down the road, and we would just ransack her. I mean, we had rolls of toilet paper, and we had to get them out in these pillowcases without our parents seeing. You know, and then mom's waking up the next morning like, "Where's my eggs?" I don't know. Maybe
you know. Is it really that it's that? I wonder sometimes, is it really that it's the fear that it's that bad out there? Or is it that the parents nowadays don't want to go out with their kids? They don't want to walk around and do it and take the time to go to the houses. And because, like, I grew up in the country, and like, so there would be houses, like every house sat on a couple acres, and some houses were closer together, but you'd have to go down the street to get to little pockets of where houses were closer together. And like, we all just started at one end of the road in the back of some kids, whatever parent was going to do it that year, back of their pickup truck.
Yep.
And they would just drive us and let us run around. And then we get back in the pickup truck, and they walked with us. They drive us a little bit further. You know, you have to wonder. It's kind of like, I mean, I get the times have changed, but would they really be that different if the parents were out walking around with them in the neighborhoods and taking them? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
Ryan and I talked about it too. Like, remember, like you were saying when we were at the thing at Belgrave, it was really cool. It was a trunk or treat, but as a kid, I'd have been disappointed if trunk or treat was all I got.
I want to go out in the neighborhood, go out to people's houses. They, you know, you feel like you're getting gypped if you're like, you know, you go to a parking lot when you have houses, you know, with all the candy. I've got a question on YouTube, which is kind of not Halloween related, but they're watching us. So I want to hook them up. Question: my family's half Cherokee and we see ghosts all the time. Is it normal for the Cherokee to see ghosts more than others, or is it rare?
I'll let y'all touch on that, but I really think that has to do with spirituality.
That's what I really do.
I really feel like the Cherokee Indians are, or Native Americans as, you know, a whole, are way more spiritual than we are as normal people that are not of that descent. I think that it really has to do with heritage and upbringing and things like that. Sean and I were talking the other day, and you know, I'll say it, I'll put it out there. I just recently started a new job, And I'm just straight up not having a good time. Like I called Sean on the phone. I said, everybody's vibes are off. And, upon talking to him a little bit, I told him, I said, ever since I really started actively working on paranormal investigating, I pick up more on vibes of people, and I'm more like intuitive and in tune to what's going on around me. And it's almost like a blessing and a curse. So I think where, you were raised Cherokee and things like that, I really think it has to do with the heritage and the upbringing and the spirituality that surrounds that whole entire nation. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know what you guys think or what you might think.
I mean, I'm along the same lines. Native Americans are definitely very spiritual people. They're very in tune with the nature, even like just being outside. Everything is spiritual, and I definitely think that it's generational as well with Native Americans. They have people in their tribe who can see and feel things more than others, and that stuff gets passed down through generations of people. And so, yeah, I do think that they can see more than others, in my opinion.
I agree as well. I mean, indigenous cultures in general, they also, along with what you just said, Sean and Courtney, they also have a propensity to honor their ancestors more and do things around that, which probably makes them more open and connected with their ancestors that have passed.
Right.
Yeah. And stuff like, and all that knowledge of the universe and how being more in touch with nature and the spiritual world is passed down through generations. And it's a different, if you're, our culture, whatever, it's just a different way of living that we have that's been passed down. And, we're kind of opening ourselves up more to the spiritual world, but we're not as far down that rabbit hole as they are.
Right.
And we're just kind of learning how to do it. And some people like Rhonda and whoever else, they're mediums, they can do it, but we're more open to it now than we used to be. But maybe maybe generations down the road, if we teach our children the same thing that the Cherokee and other Indian nations teach their children, we might be able to get to the same level they are.
Right.
So thank you for that question.
I think that goes hand in hand to kind of what we were talking about as far as like, back to the whole Halloween thing, how we were raised up. We tried our best to instill it in our children, but our children, well, I don't know, how old you guys are, but one of my children has children, and it's like this whole generation is just kind of not there.
Yeah, it's tough.
Not, like you said, Rhonda, we just recklessly got in the back of pickup trucks and, seatbelts. What the hell was a seatbelt?
Yeah, the parents just went like 10 miles an hour. They didn't go fast. We were fine.
But even there was always that one dad that drove the pickup truck that would take a curve too sharp, and everybody would kind of like
roll around,
and then they'd start laughing, all while holding a Marlboro Red in their hand. Probably had a beer in the other one, and we're like, "Happy Halloween!" They didn't care. Like, I grew up in I guess the reckless generation where, like I said, I mean, what was a seatbelt? We didn't, get in the car, like we're going. Right. Go to that house over there. We didn't know if Chester lived there. We didn't know. We didn't care. Chester had candy.
You're standing outside the front porch. You didn't worry about it. Now it's like I even with Rihanna when she was growing up, I didn't let her go outside the backyard when I couldn't see her. When I was a kid, I was gone until I heard my mom call me. If I could only be, as far as I can hear, my mom had a loud voice too. But if I could hear my mom call, I was too far.
Yep.
But they trusted.
I had to go based on my stepdad's whistle. If we could not hear that whistle when it came in,
yep,
5 minutes to get home. If we didn't get home in that time frame, we couldn't sit down.
Mm-hmm.
But I read a statistic somewhere that said you have the chance. I think I could be completely wrong on this. Don't quote me, but it was something like 1 in every 5 people is a serial killer, or 1 in every 10 people is a serial killer. You could be standing next to, or something like that. It was like a ridiculous statistic that I read. I'll have to look it up to get the exact, but that makes you think if you're working in an office full of 20 people, there's at least one of them that could potentially be a serial killer.
Well, look at
a little bit off. That seems like a lot.
Not many serial killers look like serial killers.
I'm gonna look it up.
Right.
I mean, look at Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy and those guys. They don't look like serial killers.
No.
No.
They just look like normal dudes you see at the office or somewhere.
I wonder what a serial killer. What would be your like typical? If you look like a serial killer, what would that be?
You.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, like he said,
more like the Unabomber.
look at Ted Bundy. I mean, he was an upstanding citizen. He went to church with his family every single Sunday. He had a wife. He had children. He had a prominent office job. Got his little briefcase. Went to work every day and just slayed people at night. Like, you don't know. He was, he did volunteer work at the local soup kitchen. He, helped with the angel tree or whatever they got going on. He was literally an upstanding citizen. So Sean has, kind of an open-ended question there. Like, what does a serial killer actually look like? We can't answer that question.
No.
When I was a kid, I thought serial killer would meant you ate a lot of breakfast food.
Yeah. But again,
Kill that cereal.
we grew up. I grew up. My mom didn't lock the doors.
No,
Right.
Exactly.
We just didn't grow up in the lock the door era.
Well,
Yeah.
to go into that, when Melissa was killed at the cabin, that was a big deal because nothing like that had ever happened anywhere near that. And they were saying this is, we never locked our doors. We had left the screen door open. We just kind of everyone was friendly with each other. We didn't think it was necessary. But after that changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how one event can change the world around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One negative event will change everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's sad. It really is. Now we got other things to worry about. I would love to let the kids just go loose and go trick-or-treating and stuff like that. But now you've got, trafficking, you've got kidnapping and all that stuff that's a problem in America.
But it was either Rhonda or Ryan posed a good question earlier. If the parents would go out trick-or-treating with them,
right, would
you still have that problem?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
They'll traffic the parent as well.
Look,
Parents
I'm
are distracted.
a girl. It'd take a whole lot to traffic me. But if you were offering free Halloween candy, you might just succeed.
They would have brought me back. So anybody
That's
tried
what I always say. They would bring me back quick.
Yeah, I would talk too much. They'd be like, "Oh my God, this girl doesn't shut up."
She's got this weird oatmeal fetish. I don't know what the hell's going on with her. She's asking for Quaker oats and plays with her cat all the time.
Lord, there goes Virgil.
Oh, Virgil.
I thought she said he was in freaking England.
Yeah.
Virgil, come on, man. You've got to figure out what your story is, buddy. Come on, brother.
Yeah, Virgil, you said you were in England. Now you're in Texas?
on death row.
On death row. They give you access to podcasts?
That's pretty lenient death row they have there in Texas.
Yep.
Well, they do have that prison pen pal stuff going on.
It's true. I mean, we're very high in the death row community in Texas. That's our.
Everybody wants to watch the freaking awesome paranormal show on the death row.
Yeah, like you said, we don't judge.
They all tune in. They're all sitting around one monitor right now.
That's when you know you made
it.
That's right.
Oh yes, when we're in the death row community in Texas. I don't want to piss people off and then have them
investigate. You're gonna have a bunch of death row inmates talking to you.
Oh my God.
Oh my
God. Ryan runs freaking awesome death row records.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get in my
Ryan is the Suge Knight of the paranormal, freaking awesome paranormal show.
Hey, there's a good
Kenny
question.
Rogers.
The Kenny Rogers.
The Kenny Rogers.
Let's see. Another question from our YouTube channel here. Have you ever encountered skinwalkers before? If so, how do you handle them?
I haven't encountered
I've
one.
I've never.
encountered a skinwalker. Sean has an ongoing joke that our dog might be a skinwalker. Our dog has some very human-like eyes, and sometimes he gets up in your face, and you want to like punch him because you're like, what is wrong with you? But then he's just so
Back
cute.
off.
Yeah. So he stands up on his hind legs and stuff. So it's questionable. I mean, my dog might be one, but I haven't personally encountered a skinwalker before.
Nope, me either.
Michael Brooks said they all started out as plush lovers on
That's
death
why I
row.
started laughing when I read that. That's how
Yeah.
serial killers start.
I
They eat
I
oatmeal,
cannot
pet their
explain
cat, and
would have
they-
made my last meal oatmeal. Yeah, I would have asked for a cat and some oatmeal.
I don't know if I
That's right.
choose a last meal because when you die like that, you
Don't get nasty.
defecate.
Hmm.
Somebody's got to clean that up, and
enjoy
they're
it,
gonna be
though. If I knew it was my last meal, I'll be like, I can't even enjoy this food because I know I'm gonna die. So
yeah. I don't want them talking trash about me. Like, man, this dude just dropped a huge load. Man.
Yeah, but like before something like major happens in my life, like I don't know. Let's say we have to go to court for a traffic ticket or something like that. Okay, I'll just throw that out there for an example. I don't have an upcoming court date for the record, but
You don't.
if I do, no, I might be a serial killer. But I get nervous and I can't eat.
me
Right.
too.
So I feel like that would be a situation. Like you're asking me for my last meal. Like, no, y'all about to walk me down the block, in like 6 hours. I'm not hungry.
Yeah, how do you sit down and eat knowing you're about to sit in the electric chair?
Like, I'm not hungry. Just don't even offer me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot on my mind right now. Eating's not probably the last thing on my mind right now.
I mean, offer me maybe a good movie or like an extra phone call or something. Hey, Tyler.
Tyler,
Tyler.
Tyler, I heard you were preaching.
Oh yes,
He was preaching a good one.
He was,
about photography.
yes, he was standing behind the pulpit,
That's
giving
right.
us a good education about
Be prepared.
photography and the cameras and stuff.
Yep. He was preaching
All right.
about orbs.
Preaching about orbs. Don't let Ron
Skinwalkers.
Anderson hear that.
I mean, I think skinwalkers are. I mean, I guess they can be anywhere. I don't know if there's like specific, like a location for them. I guess they're mostly in the Midwest, maybe. But
I'm not educated enough
Me
on
neither.
Skinwalker.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean,
I
I
think they can be everywhere. But
Yeah.
just like Bigfoot's everywhere.
It's primarily in.
Yeah.
We'll have to have.
I do know the
a skinwalker expert or do a skinwalker show. But I definitely appreciate you watching the show Adventures Through Time, and we definitely appreciate the Texas Penal Colony for tuning in to the Freakin Awesome Paranormal show. We have
care package with soap on the rope.
yeah, exactly. We'll send you that package with the file in it or whatever. Oh, guys, you I know
handmade soap. We could stick a shank in there or something.
there we go. Shoot. We're gonna have like a knock on the door or some shit after this.
They're gonna be knocking with Jason's mom out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't there a song? You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that should be like on my doorbell, like when you push it.
Every time you, exactly.
FBI over here.
Oh my
These days, man, you can't say anything.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah. The government listening.
Yep.
Big Brother's always listening in.
We'll have to have a whole nother show about conspiracies.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, that would be a cool one.
That's gonna be fun. I know you guys just got finished doing your shows. I'm not gonna keep you on for too much longer. You guys have an event coming up on Friday night.
We do. We actually have one Friday and Saturday. Well, actually, let me back it up. We got one tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. So
Gosh.
tomorrow we are hosting, I know, based on this whole conversation with trunk or treats, but we are hosting a different type of trunk or treat. we are hosting a candy crawl.
Oh,
So
nice.
it is a drive-through trunk or treat at Old City Cemetery here in Lynchburg from 5 to 8. So for those that don't want to walk, you could just drive through, buckets out the window, pillowcases out the window. We don't care, hats out the window. We don't care what kind of candy grabbing contraption you have. We are going to be there. I think we've got about 19
Lazy
cars.
trick-or-treating.
Yes, we got about 19 cars that are signed up to be decorated, and costume contests and free candy. Everybody loves free candy.
Yeah, is it a big white van? Free candy spray paint on the side of it.
I actually do have a van like that.
That's funny.
Free hugs with a Z at the end.
I should have totally drove my van over there. I should drive my van over
It's funny,
Yeah.
Ryan. You just reminded me. There's a trailer park that's up the road from us, and they've got a for sale sign up. But it gets me every time I get there because it says FERSAIL, for sale.
For sale.
And I don't know why they did it, if they did it intentionally for people to be, and it's this like enormous sign. And I think to myself, like, I want to call him just to be like, do you know you spelled this incorrectly?
I know the owner of that trailer park. You can call him.
Yeah, he looks like he would spell it like that.
He's like, hello?
It's not a trailer park, it's a trailer.
Trella. That's a trailer park.
There's different. A trailer.
Like
My
people who spell realty reality.
Oh my God.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's like that tattoo that no regrets.
No regrets.
Never
Regrets, yeah. But anyway,
regrets.
Friday night, we are speaking at Lynchburg Public Library, their newest downtown branch. And we're doing basically just an informational session to kind of bring some education to the paranormal community. Basically to let everybody know that we don't go around and just conjure up demons all day. That's not what we do. When our equipment goes off, we work very hard to try to figure out why scientifically it went off. We're going to have like a brief equipment display, so to speak, maybe like an informational session that Sean will do, explaining some of the popular equipment that we may use, including his favorite piece of equipment, the REM pod. And we're going to skate on by that. We're going to skate on by that. And then Saturday, we have been invited to do an informational seminar at the Festival of Light here in Lynchburg.
Nice.
Rhonda, you and Kim, I thought about both of you guys because it is a metaphysical festival that happens here in Lynchburg every year. It's annually. And I found out about it last minute, but I definitely think that this would be something that you guys would be interested in for 2025.
Nice.
For sure. But they've got speakers on crystals. And yes, Shonda, we've been doing it wrong the whole time. I just found out myself. But yeah, they've got all sorts of, they've got, I think, a tarot informational session. They've got
anything metaphysical they're speaking on.
Exactly. So that's going to be good. We're speaking from 2 to 2:45 on Saturday over at the Boonesboro Ruritan Club.
Nice.
Here in Lynchburg.
Wow, you guys are all over the place, man. This was a fun show, man. We didn't really talk too much about Halloween, but we talked, had an interesting conversation.
I mean, some of the conversation was a little bit spooky.
Yeah.
That's where we just kind of go wherever the conversation leads us. We had death row inmate talk to us, learned about skinwalkers, adventures through time. Jake, thank you very much for watching. Oh, it's a fantasy illusion show that I do.
Oh, I like magic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we should have Jake on the show.
Yeah, Jake, you want to come on the show?
You should we'll do a double show with Hill City. We'll have Jake on.
We're always down.
I got questions about magic.
We're fans of the Freakin Awesome Paranormal Show.
And we're fans of Hill City Paranormal.
HCP podcast.
Yes, even though they're a little too serious.
Yeah, we don't
It's a
laugh.
little too serious.
We don't. Nothing.
Yes.
They don't like to have fun at all.
Ease up a little bit, guys. Seriously.
We'll
Sean,
try.
Courtney, thank you so much for coming on the show with us. I'm sorry for using such strong language earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Your tallywhacker got a little bit big there.
yes, it did. It did. My whacker was tallied.
Yes.
Your smacker.
What was the other
Yes.
word about the large scrotum?
The Rantalian.
Yeah,
Very
it
Italian.
was out of control.
Yeah, it was. It was.
It's okay.
And,
Rope it back in.
maybe you guys will enjoy some Gamanucci a little
Reel
bit
it
later.
in, sir. Reel it back up.
The T tells me there will be no Gamanucci. Good
No
night.
Gamanucci. All right, guys. You have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Good
Thanks for
We'll
having
talk-
me.
Hill City Paranormal comes on the hour before we do, so you can watch them, then watch us have 2 hours of freaking awesome paranormal talk.
That's right.
Every Tuesday night. It's going to be awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Yep.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that.
I knew that was gonna be fun.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be just. I like these like
Wide open.
free-for-all conversations. And I think I needed that. Definitely needed that after the week I've had. It's been interesting. Wow, next week we've got Forgotten Explorations back on the show.
Yay!
Yeah, they
It's been a
just
while
finished up
since we
there.
talked to Austin and the guys.
Yeah, he just finished up there. I think they'll be finished up their Halloween Hell Week or Extravaganza.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun talking to them about their experiences and stuff like that. And yeah, then a couple weeks we got our music show coming on a week from Sunday.
Yep.
We'll be there.
We'll be
Hopefully,
there.
Howie will be there too.
Yep.
Mr. Odell, he's been missing the past few weeks. Man, I was coughing up a storm earlier, but I'm glad it kind of held out for the show.
Yeah.
Mostly. Dude, thank you, Virgil, from calling us from prison. Listeners from prison. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Paul, can't forget Paul. Joanne Sidner, thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, Teresa, she got a flight, so she had to leave early. CJ Fan, Lost Souls, Paranormal. Guys, thank you so much. We'll be back here next week with Forgotten Explorations, bringing them back on the show. Looking forward to it. Rhonda, you have a great time
Yes.
at your concert tomorrow night.
Jelly roll.
Let me see your jelly roll. Your jelly roll.
It'll be
Sorry,
fun.
I had to looking for. I can't wait to hear about it next week.
Yes.
And, what do you guys have coming up on the Orion Effect?
I don't know, because Howie took a kind of an extended weekend, so I'm not sure what we're doing.
Be a surprise.
I guess I'll find out Sunday.
Yes. Sunday.
Actually, I should say that he probably sent me a list, and I probably forgot to look at it.
Hopefully you find out before Sunday. He usually has an
Yeah.
he usually has an
He
invite
gave
or
me a
something.
list, so he's gonna be after. He's like, I gave you a list, but I couldn't even find my Oracle cards tonight. So there we
Yeah.
go.
I can't be bothered with such things.
Yeah, right.
So I know you gotta get some sleep. You got a busy day. You've been busy all day.
Yep.
Next week, Forgotten Explorations. We'll be back here. Same freaking awesome time.
Same freaking awesome shit.
Hell yeah. Good night. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.